This video is sponsored by EA. Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to put Mad Maggie's abilities through the ringer and see how she stacks up on Apex Legends. This guide will provide as many tips and myth busting as possible to help avoid being lost as a noob and take immediate steps to really master Mad Maggie. This is your foundation guide. Real quick, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you find anything helpful, and let's deep dive into her abilities. Let's just start with something fun, and that is her tactical ability, Riot Drill. Once used, it has a 22-second cooldown before its next use. Once the drill is out, it cannot be destroyed. Your only option is to avoid the flames. This tactical ability really gets some air, and while shooting up in the air can be really fun, it really defeats the purpose as its use comes with ensuring you shoot it through a wall. You will notice a sharp arc at the very end of the tactical ability as well, so keep that in mind whenever you're trying to blast it through a wall essentially. Standard damage on the target dummy does about 160 damage if someone stood still in the fire altogether. This does not have a slow effect, so again, it can be pretty easy to get out of, but the pressure comes with its consistent damage output. To highlight, this is equating damage without a helmet, since the target dummies don't have helmets, and for the standard legend it does about 124 damage with a full tier 3 helmet, and 99 damage against Gibraltar, which is a fortified legend. The focus of this ability is to always push an opponent out when they're hiding behind walls, boxes, or any sort of geometry your opponent believes is safe. When pushing, you can utilize this tactical ability while shooting, zip lining, and really doing additional movement tech. It's extremely flexible in that regard, ensuring it does not slow momentum in a firefight. One thing you will notice is that the footage just says depth when you have your Riot Drill out. This information to show how much your tactical ability is going to burn through the wall. The bigger depth of the wall, the less pressure is going to put out on the other side. When there is less obstruction, it seems to average around 5 to 7 meters of burning fire. Further testing is that this is a very strong counter to Gibraltar Bubble, as this has a very thin depth and does burn through the bubble, damaging anyone inside of it. This also goes well for Lifeline's ultimate ability when using her ultimate as cover. As we mentioned, zip lines will allow usage with her tactical, providing good synergy push with a Pathfinder. Caustic barrels act as a wall and can attach to the barrels and damage them really effectively. This is an effective counter to Caustic, especially when they are held up in a building and using them to block doors. Octane's jump pad does not bounce the tactical ability, which I found very interesting, but Horizon's tactical ability provides a strong counter to Mad Maggie and propels the Riot Drill into the air. Watson also is a counter with her ultimate ability, and if placed effectively, it's going to zap it. An interesting thing though is that the generator has to see the tactical ability. If you place Maggie's tactical ability in an effective spot, it can burn the Watson generator right out, including fences or any other defensive abilities within that building. Mad Maggie is quite literally the ultimate breacher and creates opening damage. She's great for shot calling, especially since she highlights opponents when she does damage to them. So she's great for shot calling, ensuring the team has focus fire against the opponents. You can attach this to a crypto drone as well, but it does not burn through it to damage opponents. So that is unfortunate, but if you do happen to hit an opponent crypto drone, it will burn it or hurt the crypto drone until it is eliminated. And finally, the last one is the rampart wall gets burned through with Mad Maggie's tactical. Her tactical ability was well thought out and really ensures that quite literally every defensive legend is countered by Mad Maggie. Makes you wonder how this is going to handle for Apex Legends Global Series on a competitive level for those that happen to hunker down, if they happen to use Mad Maggie, since she has great rotational abilities. Now speaking of rotational abilities, let's discuss the fun of her ultimate ability, Wrecking Ball. This has a 1 and 30 second cooldown, so it's pretty much ready for any firefight to get in and get out. The little blue circles stay up for quite a long time. Unfortunately, was unable to really time them out, but from the footage of Control that you've seen pretty much on the channel, you'll see that it lingers for quite some time. Her Wrecking Ball provides a really strong pathway in front of you, covering a massive distance and leaving behind blue circles to give your team a 30% speed boost. The speed boost unfortunately does not stack with any other speed boost from Legends such as Octane, Stim, Bangalore's passive, or Bloodhound's ultimate ability. The only thing that stops it is various geometry such as a large wall or object once it reaches its end. It blows up for around 9 to 20 damage. I've seen it spike lower to the 9 damage and higher to 20, which is the max. We tried throwing it against enemy players closer and it did not break on top of them. This could be a test range bug, of course. Further testing is required in the live environment. The Wrecking Ball cannot be destroyed by teammates or opponents through just standard weaponry. When paired with Gibraltar Bubble, remember to throw it outside the bubble. Otherwise, the Wrecking Ball goes haywire inside the bubble and gets stuck. Octane's jump pad can be used to propel the wrecking ball further, and once it lands, it provides a speed boost coming out from the jump pad. Now, just to highlight with the Wattson fence is that if you go through a fence when having the speed boost, yes, you're going to get slowed, but you do have a lot of momentum, so at least you only take 1 tick of damage. The Revenant ultimate with Maggie's ultimate ability is also pretty scary, giving a fast, effective run in. Another thing to highlight is Horizon's tactical ability is the strongest counter to the wrecking ball, and also her Riot drill. It flings them just both right up into the air like we mentioned before. Interesting though is that Horizon's ultimate ability does not slow the wrecking ball or pull it in. I found that pretty weird. Mirage can also be easily spotted out because its clones do not get the speed boost from the blue circles that give the speed boost to, well, Mirage. So you're able to kind of identify him out pretty quickly. The last tip I can provide is do not be afraid to use this on cooldown to make pushes in. It comes off cooldown so quickly, so get in there, do damage. Remember your opponent can also benefit from this as well, so it is a double-edged sword. Now finally, let's discuss her passive ability, Warlord's Ire. When you hit an opponent, they will be scanned out for approximately 1 to 2 seconds. When you hit your tactical ability, it spots them out, and the ticking damage helps keep them spotted. Mad Maggie is also given a speed boost when using shotguns. It's actually the same movement velocity as if you just had your fist out. So when rotating, you might as well just have the shotgun out. You'll never know when you need it. Another tip is it's great when doing peak damage, especially with the massive PK or Mozambique with hammer points. Very, very strong poke damage, especially when covering back and forth between cover, because you're going to be faster than any other legend. I hope you found this quick introduction guide helpful to help you master Mad Maggie, giving you the base to really explore and maximize on her potential, really skipping the step of being lost and a noob into someone who has knowledge and better understanding of what she is capable of. If this video is helpful, don't forget to leave a like, comment of what you thought really, and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.